I think it's the way Lilwin and his Wheezy Empire team are handling this issue that is annoying Ghanaians, because let's face a fact. A 3-year-old boy just died because of your carelessness. However, as a typical Ghanaian, he's not blaming himself. No, he's blaming the other party involved. So his team, that is the Wheezy Empire team, has released a press statement, and people are bashing them. If you read the content of this press statement, I'm sure you will even get angry at it, because instead of sympathizing with the death of the 3-year-old boy, no, Lilwin and then his team are rather sympathizing with themselves. They are rather calling on Ghanaians to sympathize with them instead. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. After seeing the whole press statement, I was like, well, this is expected. After his interview, he granted an interview yesterday. So yesterday, the 3-year-old boy was buried. His family sadly buried him after the incident. He's young and they can't really keep him in the morgue for long. So after the sad incident, his family hurriedly buried him, just, so that the pain and everything, they can mourn in peace. And then, the mother of the child can quickly recover. I know you can't recover from grief, but at least I'm sure she has other children. And I learned she's heavily pregnant. So during the interview, the thing was just, Ghanaians were just worried. Like, Lilwin has not been arrested. Ghana police has not released any statements on it. And Ghanaians are like, why is he walking freely? So he granted an interview yesterday, and according to him, all that people were saying is false. According to Lilwin, he wasn't speeding. No. He wasn't speeding, he wasn't overtaking, he wasn't doing any of such things. It's rather the father of the small boy, of the 3-year-old boy, that was speeding, that was overtaking and stuff, and collided with his car. He even went as far as saying, why didn't the father of the 3-year-old boy put on a seatbelt for his kid? Yes, he's right to ask why he didn't put on a seatbelt. But then to blame somebody who is mourning, who is grieving, according to eyewitness, that wasn't even what happened. No. According to several eyewitnesses who were on the scene, they claimed that it was Lilwin rather that was overspeeding. We all know on Friday he went to Oripa FM, and at the show he did kind of donation. He talked about a country called Ghana, because he was supposed to premiere it that evening. He was supposed to premiere the movie. So I think after the Oripa show, that was when, I don't know where he was going. We don't know where he was going, but he was speeding. According to eyewitness, Lilwin was overspeeding. We don't know where he was going. And the accident happened. After the accident, now videos are coming out. So in one of his videos, Lilwin is heard saying that this movie, A Country Called Ghana, that is going to be premiered on Friday, that Friday evening at the KNUST auditorium, is going to claim lives. Yes, they are going to cut people's head because of that movie. That movie is going to kill people. And people are like, the tank that eats pepper and salt, whatever you say with your tank, be it good or bad, will manifest in your life if you don't know. After the little boy was buried, that was when this video came out, and people were like, okay, did he foresee whatever is going to happen? We know it's a coincidence that happened. We know whatever he said is a coincidence, People just misbehave just like that. But then whatever you said really, really came through. Your movie actually claimed a life, not just any life, a 3-year-old life. Now, according to Lilwin and then his team in the press statements, they didn't even know the impact of the accident, and that his manager, Ray Money, his bodyguard, needs a surgery. His manager is in intensive care, and then Lilwin himself is even hurt and needs urgent attention. In all this, nobody acknowledged the fact that, our accident has caused the life of a 3-year-old kid, has left his father in serious condition. Nobody, but rather they are asking Ghanaians to pray for them, pray for Lilwin and his manager Ray Money. What about the kid who lost his life? 3-year-old kid who lost his life. His father, the father, I don't even know what to say. I learned the father is still in critical condition and doesn't even know that his son is even dead. The car they were using is damaged beyond repairs. Nobody is acknowledging that. Nobody is sympathizing with them. Lilwin is rather asking Ghanaians to sympathize with him. If it was any serious country, he would have been picked up by now. Investigation would have commenced by now. Let's look at what happened to Funny Face when he knocked down 5 people on the Kaswa Road. He was immediately picked up that evening and was sent to hospital. His was drunk driving. He even acknowledged, he showed remorse that he was even going to take care of the family that got hurt. It took the intervention of Ghanaians to say, you know what, you've not solved the issue with your baby mama. Don't get involved with this one. Just take your time and then heal. Even with that, he acknowledged, he showed remorse. He was held accountable for his fault. But Lilwin is behaving very pompous. He's behaving very pompous. Let me put it that way. It's like he doesn't care. It's like it's the fault of the family. He's not involved. If anything, Ghanaians should rather sympathize with him and leave the kid alone. This is very sad. I don't know why Ghana police they've not involved themselves in this. He should be pegged. Where were you going? Why are you overspeeding? According to you weren't overspeeding. According to eyewitnesses who were there, you were the one overspeeding, not the father and the kid. You are trying to blame a family that is mourning at the moment. A 3-year-old boy, just 3 years. He spent his life on earth, just 3 years. Can you imagine what the parents are going through at the moment? Can you? You have a kid. Lilwin, you have kids. Your kids are currently abroad. They are schooling. They are having the better life. You just rendered a family. You made a family just lost a kid. They are mourning, and even with the mourning, you're not even showing any remorse. So no, you're rather going around granting interviews and shifting the blame to them, that the father was the one overspeeding. Come on. A country called Ghana. You just released a movie, A Country Called Ghana. We all know. We even thought it was just one of these scandals that celebrities do just to promote the movie. But with the death of this 3-year-old boy, we all know it's very serious. Very, very serious. Lilwin, it's very, very serious. Your team should visit the woman or the family. It's not about money. Just show the woman that you care. Just show the woman that you have sympathy for her. It's not always about money. Even you showing up at the kid's burial is going to mean something for the family. But you decided not to go. You decided rather you sit at your home and then grant interviews and apportion blame to the family who are currently mourning, to the family that you've caused their loss. This is very bad. I don't know why. In any serious country, I mean, people are boiling. If you go on Twitter, if you go on Facebook, everywhere, that press statement is trending and people are very angry at it. People are very, very angry at it. His management team need to sit him down or sit down and then, plan something out just to calm the family down, because I'm sure they are not going to take matters lightly. They are going to seek justice for their kid. They are going to go to the end to make sure that their kid get the justice that he deserves.